Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? I love the haters here, and welcome to Black Ops 2 for Noobs, a series where I give basic and/or pro tips about Black Ops 2 to all the newbies as well as the good players to help them get better at the game. Now, today's episode is episode 4, and we're going to be talking about keeping your cool and being patient. And some of you guys might be thinking, this is useless. I thought I came here to hear about some real tips. This is bullshit. I'm not going to listen to this. But, don't click off the video just yet. Calm down. Because the thing is that most people fail to realize that this is like one of, if not the most important tips I could ever give. Now, the reason for that is because I caught myself making these same mistakes, and when I changed, it was for the better. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten unnecessary deaths because a camper took me out, and I got pissed off and decided to go freaking gung-ho on his ass and rush him head on, only to die again, and which led me to getting even more angry. Like this headstrong and stubborn mindset, that's what we're trying to get rid of. It's terrible because you're gonna end up getting way in over your head and make terrible decisions, and that's what we gotta get rid of that. We can't be doing that because we're trying to get better at the game, not worse. So anyway, let's get into some examples. So let's say somebody's head glitching somewhere and he keeps killing you. He kills you once or twice, and it's really frustrating because it's like, nobody likes to die, obviously. And when you die to somebody who's just like, he's camping and you really can't stop him, the average player just gets really pissed off at that. I know I do personally. And when I get pissed off by somebody who kills me when he's in the same spot twice, or if he's head glitching around the corner or some kind of bullshit like that, then I make it like my personal mission for the entire game that I'm like, I don't care how many times I die. If I gotta kill this guy at least once, I gotta get him out of there. I gotta prevent his kill streak. But ultimately, that ultimately leads to just me feeding him more kills, and it turns into this whole rich get richer, poor get poorer sequence where they're getting kill streaks because you keep feeding them kills, and you keep getting more frustrated, and you end up either rage quitting or dashboarding if that's the kind of shit you do. And it's just really not a fun experience. The whole point of playing video games is to have fun, and I don't think anybody can have fun playing like complete trash. So that's what we're trying to prevent over here. But never fear, because I Love the Haters is here, and I'm gonna give you some tips. That was corny as fuck. But anyway, so if you're in the situation that I just talked about, the thing is, what you need to do is you need to find a way to flank the person that's head glitching or camping, or the person that's really pissing you off, or if it's something else that's pissing you off, you basically gotta find a way to alleviate that entire issue altogether. So, if somebody's, camping around the corner, there's lots of things you can do about that. You could throw stun grenades, you could throw flash grenades, you could throw EMPs. EMPs are so frustrating, and they can go through walls, so you don't even have to get around the corner to get that guy. You can just, throw it in his general vicinity, and the EMP grenade's got such amazing range that it'll probably, take out his UAV, take out whatever he's, if he's got any trophy systems, or if he's got any claymore stuff lying around. And then you can, either go flank him, or you can just go rush him head on while he's distracted. And it's pretty much just a safer way to attack that person because he's not going to be ready for you, and that's what you want to try to do. And remember, no matter what map you're on, there's always going to be a grenade spot or some type of flank route to take care of somebody. There's nowhere in this entire game that it's like literally impossible to get people out of. You won't believe how many times that I tried doing these like foolproof camping techniques. And by the way, I don't camp very often. You guys should know that, if you guys watch my normal content. But like, every so often we want to switch things around. We want to try doing new things. So me and my friends, we'll get together into a room and do the worm squirm, which is basically, and I'm not going to take credit for this, by the way, because it's not my idea. Link to the original video is in the description below. And basically, it's where you just get a team together, or you can do it yourself too. Honestly, if you're good enough, and you put down a riot shield, and you have overkill, so you have a secondary weapon that's really powerful, and we have claymores, trophy systems, and scavengers who keep replenishing stuff, and you pretty much just rape the other team because you camp it out and they keep trying to come to you, and the key is to do it somewhere where it's really hard to get to. And it gets really frustrating for the other team, and it ruins their whole morale and demoralizes them, and it's just so much easier to kill people when they're frustrated. And that's the whole thing. You gotta learn to control your anger and not to let your anger control you. And that's like the biggest tip I could ever give you guys, because the thing about making bad decisions is that, like I said before, you're going to feed the other team kill streaks, and it's going to get you more frustrated, and that's not what you want. Plus, it's probably going to make you rage if you've got a mic. And one thing I seriously hate, it's almost like a pet peeve of mine at this point, when my friends are doing stupid shit and they still bitch about it. For example, I'll have friends who will run into the middle of the map and it's wide open, their back isn't covered, and they'll get shot from behind, they'll complain about it. I'll have friends who use crappy weapons because they're trying to get things diamond, and they die, and then they still complain about it. And that's so stupid. If you're going to use dude, if you're gonna try to get diamond weapons, you should know that it's gonna be a struggle, because every single weapon in this game isn't amazing. There are gonna be bad weapons, and if you're gonna use a bad weapon intentionally, then you should be prepared for freaking dying a couple of times when it's not your fault, because that's just the way the game works. You can't put on a shitty weapon and then expect to freaking go guns blazing and kill everybody. It's not the way it works. And when people complain in the mic about that type of stuff, it is so goddamn frustrating. It's something that really makes me want to kick them out of the party. And you don't want to be that person. You do not want to be the person that's raging in your mic and pissing off all of your friends. If the game is really pissing you off that much and you can't think positively, then don't play. Nothing is forcing you to play this game. I know you want to have a good time, but if you're frustrated, there's no point, because you're not going to have a good time. You're just going to make it worse for yourself. And if you are mad, take a nap, take a break, eat something, go for a jog, work out, do something, do anything to get your mind off the game, and just get your mind off those negative feelings and thoughts, and try to use that negative energy towards something positive if you can, and then try to come back when you're better. And that leads to my next point, which is to play in moderation. Seriously, guys, no matter how much fun this game is, you will hate it eventually if you overplay it. And by playing too much, you've got a greater tendency to get bored and frustrated, and we all know what that leads to. But anyway, let's wrap this up with some final tips, because I'm about to get out of here, and I want to give you guys these 8 special, super special tips with sugar on top and a secret ingredient that's going to help you guys get so much better at this game. Alright, let's get to the tips. So, number 1, a good thing to do is to try to clear your head before you go into a game. Put aside all your anger and bad thoughts, because they're never going to help you out in the game, and the reason we play video games is to have fun. 2, if things don't go your way, be patient and be smart. Being stubborn will only make things worse. Number 3, if things still aren't going your way and you're really getting angry, don't rage. Nobody wants to hear it. Seriously. Number 4, everything is good in moderation, and that applies to Call of Duty as well. If you find yourself not having fun, take a break, come back later, see if things improve. Number 5, play each match with a mission in mind. A mission to play your best and win, and most importantly, have fun. If you go in there with a negative attitude, you're not going to play to the best of your ability. Number 6, it's a video game, guys. Have fun. Number 7, have some more fun. Number 8, like the video and leave a comment telling me what you guys think, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something. I'm about to get out of here and play some Call of Duty by myself, and hopefully have a good time doing that. But anyway, I'm out. I love you all. Peace.